And hello everyone, and welcome back to the Hollow Knight All Majors tournament. Today we have a losers round 2 match between Eclipse and Rada on one side and Pedro and Enzo on the other side, with our gimmicks being precise movement and no focus. I'm Wale, and joining me on comms is Kama. Hi Kama.
Hello. Yep. I will be counting our resource down. They're all ready, so let's just do the countdown now.
Yep. And it looks like we have a Stagnus and Crossroad start. So what happens generally with this start is the Stagnus player just clips into green path, while the Crossroads player just clears Crossroads because they have nothing better to do.
Yeah. I can't say I'm the biggest fan of the star, mostly because going to King's Pass seems really redundant, but there could be a major there.
Yeah, but Dirtmud 3 is generally quite low for Dirtmud, so I
That is
don't expect
true.
the runners
Yeah.
to rush it.
Yeah. I am also expecting a classic Crossroads Grand Path split. We see that both our Crossroads player have decide to not fight Lolik, which is understandable.
Yeah, I definitely agree with at the very least checking his Zelda before doing Molek.
Yeah.
And we see a
You get
Shaman Stone at Stagnus, so even more
Ooh.
incentive to wait for a spell.
Yeah. Going up to Dermouth just gives you a few extra checks. Will probably make your Moloch fight a little easier and whatnot.
And also, the earlier you know how many grubs you need, the better. Because there's a good
Yep.
chance all runners can just skip grubs.
Yeah, absolutely. Taking a look at the major accounts here, though, I see City of Tiers 10. That is pretty abnormal, despite City being a fairly populous chuck place.
Yeah, I think on average you see City 7 on City 8. City 10 does mean people should probably rush it. Also, there was a Lantern at 19 grubs and not no other major at grubs. So
Lantern
when
at
you
19.
when you look at this, there's 4 majors at Crossroads excluding grubs, which is generally pretty high.
Yep. It was pretty solid for Crossroads. I see Enzo, I think after going to Dermouth, chooses not to do Moloch.
And rather checking his Zelda, and there's 3 different stags at the Zelda. I've never seen
Oh,
that before.
did you see which stags they were? I didn't quite catch it.
I saw Dartmouth and QG. I have not seen the third. And
Ah,
QG is generally so good, but it's QG 0 right now. Probably runners will wait on that.
yep. Stack progression isn't what you always want to see, especially in all majors.
And stack progression is so hype that it generally leaves open the option of vanilla stack nest. In this case, we are starting with stack nest, so it's a lot less likely to have this fun.
I see that both Crossroads players has decided not to fight Moloch even after going up to Zelda, just choosing to leave the fight for later and going on their way. Uh, this could work. Also, depends on if Moloch has anything, of course.
Yeah, I guess people are greeding for spells, which I can definitely understand, especially if you're not very familiar with itemless Molek, and even if you are, it's understandable. And wait, we see a claw in Cliffs, and is did Pedro skip that claw?
Yes, Pedro fell past the Soul Totem below the relic where Grimton is. Um, I think they were trying to get back up. They might still try again. Yeah, they're trying. I'm not sure if
You
this is.
can't.
Yeah,
Even
they
with
are.
Dash, this climb is miserable. They should just warp
They.
back to Mato, and that's what they look like they're doing.
Yeah, that. Okay, yeah. Good thing they weren't back there. That could be a huge problem. Yeah, they fell right past it. Probably forgot
Yeah,
it was there in the first place.
I think if I messed up and fell down, I would have just continued to green pot and ignored it. Oh no, Pedro, don't go to KP. No, please no.
Hydro is going to KP, and they're gonna miss the claw. That is probably the most unfortunate check for them to skip. Actually, I don't think they could have skipped a worse track.
Yeah, I think even Dash would not be as impactful as Claw early on.
Yeah.
I guess the good news is there's a good chance they won't be able to get out of Cross losing Green Pot. And with Pedro not getting a Green Pot tag, his only way back into Green Pot will be going back to Cliffs. That's a
I
silver lining.
imagine, yeah, they will. go back to the same path, but still, that is quite a bit of a time deficit to claw. I suppose it's probably not gonna be that bad, but we'll see.
Yeah, in Crossroads and Green Pot, Claw is not that huge. Enzo, or not Enzo, but Rada will probably get to skip a decent amount of time climbing into Ancestral Mound because of the wall clings. Other than that, well, I guess there's the skip to Celubra now, which Rada can do.
Dude, sorry if I'm wrong. Did I just see Radagant warp out of Full Smite? I could have sworn they were in the Full Smite fight.
Yeah, I feel like they warped out after Fortnite and did not check Mount. Which is very weird, because Mount is probably the best thing to check the Crossroads, especially with Claw when you don't need the Boulder Killer.
Yeah, I might be wrong on this, but I thought I saw Radagant in Full Smite and they just warped out. I think if you're already in the Full Smite fight, you might as well see it through, even if you wanted to check what Sliver has, but...
Yeah, that is definitely true. Getting benches early on is very important. Or not even early on, just in general, it's good to get benches.
We see a Distant Village stag and a City Storm stag on red side. That's from Crossroads somewhere. Not sure exactly where. Shopkey immediately, yeah, Eclipse is immediately going to City, pushing the City 10 already.
Yeah, I assume the Storm Stag was the Chops totem, but I did not check. And yeah, Storms is very good to rush right now. Especially for the Green Pot player when you have Green
Ooh,
Pot 2 and City 10.
we see a
Yeah,
dash in City Storms, yeah, right at the outside.
not shocking.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. However, I'm not sure if Blue Team has storms. I see like 4 stags in the recent items.
Blue team did not get it. Those flags are all from Isolda. I don't know why you would buy Crossroad Stag and Dirtwood Stag, but why
I see
not, I
Distant
suppose.
Village, Queen's Gardens, Dartmouth Crossroads, so none of them are city storms. I don't think they've gone down to Slivra yet.
I mean, it makes sense because they missed the Claw, and without Claw, you don't want to go to Celubra because you'd have to Shade Skip.
Yeah, that is true. Enzo, not going back into Eclipse, currently trying to find some stack progression for Deep Nest right now. Deep Nest 2 is a little small, but...
Yeah, I would definitely not do the Beast and cutscene with Deepness too. And why is Pedro following Enzo in Crossroads? Like, you definitely should be doing Green Pot as the other player.
Yeah, Pedro should not be in Crossroads right now. Warping back to Dirtmouth.
About to take
Going to
this night.
Dirtmouth Snag.
Hopefully not going to waste time going to QG.
I think... Oh, they're going to
Are they
Crossroads.
shade skipping to Celubra?
Maybe. There is a Dream Nail at Distant Village Swim Totem.
At very early Dream Nails. We did also see one at Celubra locked behind Charms.
Yeah. So, yep, City Storm Stag is at Shop's Totem. Pedro is going... Was Pedro the one who started in Stagnus? I think that is the case.
That is correct. Now, the good news is Pedro is getting to dash relatively quickly. The bad news is they might be very late to call now.
Radagant took a depth somewhere.
I saw the death screen, but I didn't actually realize where Raga was.
I could not tell where that was, though. Yeah.
See a quick Fortnite?
It looked to me like Radagant died next to Celebra. I see a swim they picked up from City, it would seem. I wonder if they're trying to set up a Celebra Shade Skip. Dash Claw, Resting Red Side. It's not terrible.
The thing is, if they were doing a Celebra Shade Skip, they would have gone back to Celebra, but now they're quite
right. No, they have Dash Claw. I'm talking about like the Blue Lake Shade Skip, I guess. So.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
You can sort of see Swim on Eclipse's recent items at the very bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so we see Swim out on Pedro's screen. Is that Sly?
Yes. So? They just bought it from Sly. Is that another Dream Nail? Do we have 3 Dream Nails? Chat, please correct me because it's hard to see on Pedro's screen. They have quite a low resolution.
I'm not sure if I saw a trade mail there. Don't see one of the recent items, but possible.
I think they couldn't afford it. I may have just misread.
Okay. Yeah. See,
But yeah,
Enzo and Pedro have found the dash and city storms. They do not have the claw and cliff though. Still, they're
I,
they'll be a little limited in city.
yeah, I feel like it's almost inexcusable to have cliffs do and not full tier cliffs. Like at the very least, everything you can do except for journeys and orb.
Yeah, Pedro is on another note. They're heading back to Eclipse. Yeah. However, we see Eclipse already in Sanctum. I don't think they have died, so this will just be up to Soul Master potentially.
I mean, Kuro famously likes to go into Sanctum without Claw, so this is a step up from that at least. Much more likely to get stuff.
I will note that they don't have focus, and Sanctum is one of the worst areas to generally be in without focus.
Yeah, no focus, no nail art to skip over.
Yeah, we'll see a very fun Hell Room into a Soul Master fight, I imagine.
And
Pedro does pick up the claw and close. Going back up to Joni? They're fighting back up, it seems.
yeah, that's nice. Also, chat is complaining that we are crunchy. I hope this will fix itself. Hopefully it's not just how we normally sound. Hopefully it's a stream error.
There's something wrong, yeah.
Pedro lighting the Grim Lantern. Now, with Dartmouth 2, I generally prefer to be a bit more greedy, but I don't hate this.
Yeah,
Was that a dive in the well?
that is a dive at the well. That is almost perfect timing for Eclipse.
Yeah, Eclipse is celebrating this. Finds a VS in Sanctum for Soulmaster, finds a dive to get the Sanctum chicks. They're cruising.
I will note that they are pretty low health right now. Mass not the most comfortable. They will have to go through the rest of Sanctum without healing, so.
That is true. However, Soulmaster is in logic with no movement and no damage. Because it's just considered a lot easier for boss.
That is true, yeah. Hopefully we'll be okay. I think this is why runners decided to skip Moloch at the start, because they didn't have focus. We see Radagant back in Moloch. Curious as to what this item is.
Yep. Just soul refill. Both racers knew what they were doing.
Eclipse and a little spear, 2 nests, should be okay, provided this is a spike goes well.
Yeah, I think Eclipse was a bit rushing at the beginning. Now that they're on 2 HP, they're taking the fight very slowly and they should be completely fine.
Yep. Okay, we see Pedro going to Solubo. We see Enzo currently in Six Storm getting Raptor Steel. Potentially checking this one. We'll see.
Rando over here trying the Acid Smoke, which is extremely difficult with just Claw. Or actually, I think it's impossible with just Claw Dash Fireball.
Did they try Crossroads Acid instead?
Yeah, Crossroads Fog Canyon.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it required Dash Slash. I know Insomnia labbed it at some point.
It's possible 3 Fireballs Dash Claw, but it's not easy.
Really?
Yeah, you slide off the wall and Fireball 3 times. Just barely gets you to the wall, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
And Eclipse does get the Soulmaster fight and then gets a hero with an extra mask.
Oh,
Now they're cruising.
That is a beautiful double mask shard. Oh, wow.
I mean,
You love to see that. 1 HP.
yeah, for sure. We saw where Rada had died. He died near the grub of the grub.
Oh. Okay. There was a crystal heart. That from Sanctum? That is from Sanctum.
That is so convenient.
Why did they have to die? But, yeah.
When you already have a dash, it's not the hugest thing in the world, but for good runners, this definitely can save time.
I could have sworn Enzo already did False Knight, Ancestral Mound.
They did Force Knight for sure. But now Pedro is doing it as well for some reason.
Yeah, we see Enzo in Sanctum. Pedro is in Ancestral Mound. I'm not sure if Enzo cleared it out or not, but...
The problem is Blue team does not have the diving well yet, so Enzo will get nothing from Sanctum. I think everything was dive locked.
Yes. But yeah, and anything in the non-dive area of Sanctum did not have anything. Radagant is not like either. Doesn't find anything, it would seem.
For what it's worth, yeah, there is a city press on red side, but we do have a bit of internet issues as well, I think on restream side. The streams sometimes lose quality.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Radagant going for the shades, yeah. I think with dive, shades get to blue pressing rounds is actually pretty fine.
Oh yeah, with RG5 I definitely not hate this. This is a good play by Rada.
They have Crystal Heart.
They have Swim.
Yeah, no, they have Swim, they have Crystal Heart, they can... Do they jump off to get the shade?
As Mike B is mentioning, this did not need a shade skip. Could have just C-dashed from the grass map.
Oh, right. Yeah, they have Crystal Heart, dude. Shit, it's not necessary. But, regardless, pressing round 5 is pretty good.
It's still worthwhile, even if it's a bit slower than it should have been.
Do you know if it's faster to dash back to the left side, the crystal dash, or is it faster just to dash to the right after getting the ramp to the...
The correct way is to C-dash to the left from the run stack, and then C-dash to the right. That is the optimal play. Now, between dashing left and C-dashing, or dashing right, I think they're relatively close.
Okay, that's good to know.
So Eclipse is doing long defender. That is a choice, yeah. Can you read how many majors are in waterways?
Really? That's a waterways 3. Did they do junk bed already? If they haven't done junk bed already, this isn't... Maybe they're just trying to get the right city? That would make sense.
I have not seen junk bed. It could be a right city. With City of Tears 10 at the beginning, I definitely do not hate it.
Yeah, kind of goes fine.
The chat is saying there's 5 in waterways. Okay, yeah, that's nice.
That is a 5 wall. I think my screen is a little blurry.
Yeah, same here. Chat got all back, fine. Rada doing what all of us do every once in a while, falling into the cutscene. Now, they do have one C-dash, so they can take the shortcut.
I don't think they know it, but regardless.
Yeah, it would be unfortunate if they don't know it. Oh no, they do seem to know it. At least they know the second one.
I see the tech dump play out of the fight. Also, I'll deal with the war purpose. That's what we look for.
I think it's going to shift to vanilla this year. I'm not certain though. Yeah, shift over here.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so for what I'm getting, how one third word is we are really good for it. So difficulties are for the process. And I will be fixed for doing. And tech difficulties and setup percent are the most important parts of any Rando. At least we get to share them all.
Funny little thing. Radagant just picked up King Station Stag while after Eclipse did Dome Defender.
Yeah. So
that's something you love to
dash
see.
with station.
Ooh.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate to see at the very least see autopilot cleared. Oh no, the C dash was not life locked. The C dash was just a geo chest.
Oh, right, this isn't Dive
That is
Interesting.
that is extremely nice for blue team.
Lorian at Dream Shield. First streamer I believe we've seen so far.
And chat is saying we are now hopefully audible. Very nice.
Oh, hello, chat. Yeah, welcome to my terrible microphone. You'll still have to deal with me, even if it's fixed. Don't worry about it.
I mean, your microphone sounds really good to me. Don't see a
Oh, really?
problem.
Never mind then. Yeah. Maybe it won't be so bad. Enzo going back to Moloch, a little more confident with the fight now, with all the spell upgrades and dash.
And blue team also going into resting rounds. I did not catch whether blue shade skipped or whether they knew about the C dash from Grosmon.
Do they have dive is my question. I don't. I'm not
They do
sure.
not.
They don't. There is a nail upgrade at Flower Quest. We get a
Oh,
Flower Quest content.
let's go. I'm happy I rolled at this something somewhat decent.
Resting rounds 5 with Flower Quest. Love to see it. Yeah, red team only has resting rounds 2 left, so that's one more outside Flower Quest.
Yeah, and Rado is cleaning up the rest of crypts now, probably going to find something. I don't
Does
think
not
we've
find
seen
anything.
Glade checked either.
Yeah, Glade hasn't been checked. I don't think we saw 0. I'm not sure if I'm correct about it, but
Well, we're going to see it in 2 seconds on Pedro's side, and it's an Arcane Egg.
okay.
Eclipse knowing the C dash across right side city, you love to see it. I wonder where
Right.
they're going. Wire? I mean, with these many checks in city and Sanctum already cleaned up, I definitely don't hate Spire.
Spire.
They should have the Shaman Stone from Stagnest, so it's decent damage from or for Watcher Knights. And if they have any percent experience, you would do Watcher Knights with Fireball and Shaman, so they should be fine.
Can't say I really love this gear for Watcher Knights, but it's not the worst.
And
See Enzo doing Glowing Wound.
yep, and as chat is asking, focus is indeed a major, and it was found by red team somewhere. I can't actually read where that's from. Assume King Station?
Yes, that does look like in station. Okay, so focus was relatively early. We did manage to see both teams do Sanctum without focus, so that's cool, I suppose.
Yeah, very well executed by both teams. And chat is asking what precise movement does. As far as I know, it's just some coyote jumps, like for example, getting to Sporks or get to the basement corner for itemness.
Yeah, precise movement isn't too impactful, but it's a few annoying chucks that are very easily... you can very easily mess them up.
And also, we saw a raid at Seer, so now we know all the majors and resting grounds.
Oh,
I think it was around 1200 essence.
if that is the case, I'm wondering why Radagant decided to do 0. Um, they seem
Does
to have
Radagant
skins.
know about Flower Quest?
But Radagant checked Power Quest, that's where we got the info from. But if there is a Wraith that's Seer, then I can't imagine. I suppose they might have miscounted, but that'd be the two messing around.
Forgetting is real.
Unfortunately.
Yes, Eclipse being very happy that they have the focus for this Watcher Knights fight, because it would be miserable without.
Yeah, Watcher Knights on low gear is rude sometimes.
It seems rather buying the QG snag. I wonder what for with QG0.
They're going to Queen's Gardens right now, though. Maybe looking for logic? Surely they have other things to do, though.
So
Can't imagine.
they have DV stack already. Like it would literally only be hidden station stack that could be impactful. And even then, I'd rather see them check the rest of Ancient Basin from King Station before hunting
Oh, is
randomly.
Radagant trying to do Flower Quest right now?
They could, but it's a nail upgrade. You definitely don't do Flower Quest for a nail upgrade before getting wings. There's just no reason to.
Yeah, I think they were just doing the setup for it there, though.
Fail or a Turian. Which, of course, until you see nail 4, you definitely should pick this up.
Or so unfortunate enemy in all. Ooh, we see the yeah. I think Pedro just picked up the dive. Basically, speed runs the resting rounds crypts afterwards. We also see them getting focused at any percent level. So.
Yeah, so it was King Station. Yeah, it's good to know.
Eclipse back in Waterways with Waterways 5 still, I presume. Pretty nice.
Yeah. They also have the swim, so they can just. I think they can full clear with what they have.
Yeah, they should be able to. Sparrow agreed at Swim Egg.
There are still two in Darkmud. I do think I see or I saw a Dream Nellets here, but if we didn't, there's two things we need to find. Now, climbing out of here with just flow is going to be a bit annoying. Oh, and there's no balloon close enough to the bottom, so Eclipse has to go all the way out.
That's unfortunate, yeah.
Generally, what I like to do is keep a blockhead around, and when I'm going through the room, go it upwards to lure the heads or to lure the worms downwards.
Yeah.
And wait, did Eclipse get them to respawn by resetting the room? I did not know that was
Yes.
possible.
Yeah. There's also a crystal heart that you can do that's like high in the room when you first enter it. You can. Ooh, 2 majors right there.
It dive and Monomon in top left waterways is very nice. And I would love to see Eclipse continue into Bretta and check Bretta after this.
And absolutely. Ooh, Enzo back in Sanctum after fighting the daughter. Not sure they'll find anything here, unfortunately, but.
Oh yeah, Enzo having to do this twice because of the dive shenanigans is a bit unfortunate. And Enzo also can't really do Soul Tyrant. They have no damage. So they will potentially go here a third time.
Finds nothing in the dive section of Soul Sanctum. You hate to see it.
Yeah, and Eclipse does actually do Bretta, as we expected. Very nice to see. Do we get Gamer Drop? We do.
First try.
Very nice.
Very nice. Radagant is also in Fungal. Seems to be going to Spore Room entrance, potentially Deepness.
Yeah, it is just Deepness too. However, Deepness is famously quite early in logic anywhere now. So I don't hate this play. There could realistically be wings in Deepness.
Deepness 2 is not a number you want to see either. It is a very large area.
Yeah, Deepness 2 you could realistically do 15 checks and get nothing. I hope that's not the case.
There is a nice cache of grubs with Grub or Mimic Rando though. Seems to be getting that on the way.
I can't actually read the trackers to see how many grubs each team has, but it looks like double digits on blue side. It looks like 14. Or is it just 4? It could just be actually 4.
I don't believe they've only saved 4, not with something out grubs.
If this is more visible for chat, that would be very helpful. We see Red is at around 13, so Red is relatively close to the lantern.
Very nice 4 grub pickup. Mimic. Where is Pedro going after the boulder?
Going to green pot. No, they did have
Okay.
stack at the start. I don't know why they didn't just get the good green pot bench earlier. Because this is one way to clear green pot.
Did they ever go down the green path
No,
after going? Oh, okay. So they don't have green path stack at all.
no, they didn't get it for whatever reason.
Okay, so I suppose this is their green path access. That works, I guess.
Chat is saying blue actually has 5 robes. This is quite problematic.
Blue has only 5? That's... yeah. I think I
Now,
would like to see more grub saved.
if they are familiar with Dark Deepness and with Journeys, then that would be not so bad. But if they don't know those dark rooms, they really should have saved the grubs a lot earlier. And
Yeah, I mean, they haven't done green path at all. That's like 3 or 4 pretty quick robes. There are some areas they haven't been into. I imagine it won't be too bad, but still.
yeah, I
You see
suppose.
it,
And
NMG checked already. Doesn't find anything, but that's the fast 3 nail arts.
yeah, it's quite impressive. Uh, could anyone reload a GPC? I was looking at it, but the quality is not the greatest on our side, so I couldn't actually
I
see.
I'd also try, yeah. I don't think it was anything, but I suppose we will find out soon enough.
Yeah, I'm sure chat will celebrate if there was anything relevant. Elevator boss. It's going to be my chat.
Oh,
Oh my
well,
god, I'm happy.
you rolled a very nice seed for our runners here.
And we still don't know where Wings is, so this would be really good.
Flower Quest GPV seed. Let's go. We get content today.
The Eclipse is going into Edge. I can't
Um,
read it, but I think it's Edge 3.
that is very yes. Not a number you love to see, but you'll have to clear it out eventually.
Yeah, at the very least, everything at or below Oro is in logic. And Eclipse getting the... Oh,
Oh,
oh my god, Eclipse is so good getting that PGA skip. That one is
ACN
very
skipped.
hard.
Yeah, ACN skipped first try. Wow. Yeah, that's very impressive from the class.
I'd say that's the hardest asset skip in the game.
I would not disagree with you there. Yeah, I think it's easily one of the hardest. Now going for Asphotogo up to...
And they know the wall clings, you'll have to see it. And the aspect kind of being annoying, but no problem
but
for
they get it.
Eclipse.
Very nicely done.
Extremely well played by Eclipse so far.
Flip has really had some nice text so far.
See,
Pedro.
Enzo checking junk pit, and they still have 5 left in waterways. Now we know 2 of them are in top left, but this is still a very promising area.
Have we seen Red Team go to Drunk Pit yet? I imagine they must have, but didn't
No,
check if anyone did.
Eclipse is doing it as we speak. At least I assume so.
Oh, that is, yeah, okay. They're the White Fragment in Drunk Pit though.
And not quite what you're looking for. You're really looking for the wings, and
Okay.
they're not
The
here.
2 dupe wings in these settings. Where are they at?
And I guess it's time for the mod prediction of who finds wings first.
Well, who finds
Yeah.
wings?
Looks like Rada is a bit hungry. They are going to eat some pancakes.
Ugh, pancakes. I don't like these pancakes, I have to say.
Yeah, these are my least favorite kinds of pancakes.
Game Cherry couldn't have made them any better, couldn't they?
And to answer chat, I don't think we've seen junk grid at all.
Oh, there's a drain gate in this one.
Yeah, that is very nice. Dreamgate is one of the most underrated items.
Nice economical times they provided to use it somewhat well. Is that a fluke nest? I think that was a fragment? It is.
Yes, and it
A
was a
man after
free
my...
fluke nest.
A man after my own heart.
Wait, does Enzo have tons of packaging?
Enzo
Why?
has had Swords equipped for a while now.
Why?
I mean, I imagine it's a charm they like, I suppose. Yeah, Swords of Agony has been considered to be a very questionable charm for speedrunners, especially. Blocks you in place after you take damage, can't move at all, no directional input, so a little sad to see sometimes.
It literally wastes time. I don't know how much damage it does. I assume it's 1.5 times your nail damage. So
I
that's
think
what.
it's just one. It's just one time their nail damage. I don't think it's 1.5.
What? Oh, seriously? That's so bad.
Does not get affected by Strafe either. I'm 90% sure on this. So,
I
yeah.
would not be shocked if it wasn't affected by strength. Uh,
Personally, I would not put this charm on for 0 notches, but I suppose it is a bit of extra damage.
If this charm was for 0 notches and I started with it equipped, I would take the time to unequip it, honestly.
Yeah, I think I would do so as well, but yeah, I suppose Enzo has different preferences there.
Yeah. And Eclipse climbing to Nailsmith from Jump Pit. I'm not sure if this is faster than Ball Bench, but I know a lot of people like to do it.
If you have Dreamgate and Wings, I would say it definitely is faster. Without it, I'm not quite as sure, but
I hope the
I suppose
Dreamgate
part of the
help.
problem. If you set a Dreamgate as entrance of Jump Pit, and then you can just trans dash up after you're done with Jump Pit, you don't have to climb all the way back up.
Yeah, that's smart. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I like to do when I'm going to Nailsmith from there. But see, yeah, let's check Nailsmith. Let's see if there's anything here.
Yeah, they do have 4 payloads, so we should be able to see all the nail upgrades. And Wings at M3.
Wings!
That's still huge.
Yeah.
And this only requires 3 payload, which I think Blue also has. So it's just a matter of them checking Nailsmith.
Did you catch what was that nail for? Couldn't quite see it.
I did not even look, no.
Uh,
Once again, rely on the wisdom of chat.
if anyone had saw a better quality, it was a little blurry for me.
Yeah, I
That's
also
not the
couldn't read
reason.
GG, unfortunately.
I can't imagine anything was there. Eclipse didn't even give GG any X at all.
So yeah, fair enough. And at some point, Red got a Shades Fall. I did not catch where, but they're happy.
It's on Fungal Core, yeah. They got it immediately after the wings. So.
Okay, please don't die, Rada.
Yeah, gotta be a little careful here. Those have focus, thankfully.
Yep. Not going through the shortcut, you hate to see it.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't know that shortcut existed until at least a year after I started playing Hollow Knight, so...
So in room rando, you can be forced to do that room right to bottom, and it's impossible unless you go to the shortcut with some movement.
Oh, really?
So yeah, room rando taught me about the shortcut.
Yeah, I just saw it in a speedrun somewhere, and I was like, hey, that's cool, I should do that.
It seems our dearest shot did not catch Nails either, unfortunately.
We'll figure out if there's anything there. So, no.
You, we will just take a guess based on the behavior of both teams. It'll be a fun minigame.
There's a quick slash near Colo. On the way to Colo.
So doing Thunder Thunder, unfortunately not Scream skipping. And I swear that Scream takes so long. It feels like an eternity.
Yeah, it's one of the longer ones. Eclipse is a little precarious situation right now. Should be okay. 2 mass.
Yeah, it's not like one perfect just kills you, I'm sure it'll be fine. But to be fair, with dash it's quite hard to get hit. And if you see dash, it's guaranteed to not be hit.
Yeah.
Can
They're
you
okay
see
though.
Kano?
I can see.
Mask Shard and Long Nail, I want to say. I'm not certain.
Yeah. I think that's what I also saw. We'll still be forced to do Colo 1. I am, I guess, somewhat interested in their decision to route here. It seems like Radagant is in deep next, even though maybe that would be a better time for Eclipse to be doing, as Eclipse would have to save Zod anyway.
Yeah, especially in light interest. I suppose maybe the plan is to have Eclipse take the stack to DV and go to Zodes that way.
Yeah, I think that would be fine as well.
If Radagant climbs all the way to Tramway, then I definitely agree with you that it's a bad decision.
There is an Awoken Dream now, a Pale Lurker Swim Idol.
Yeah, and we do have one major in White Palace, and generally it's a very good idea to rush White Palace as early as you have full movement.
Ooh, wait, Enzo is trying. Spike Tunnel gets it a second try, I believe.
Yeah, that was a nice execution. So I don't think we mentioned this at all, but somehow through all this chaos, Red Team ended up 8 majors ahead. And we don't have check counters on both teams, but I think we can safely assume Red is probably ahead on locations as well. Like they've just been a bit faster.
I imagine the early quad does help quite a bit with that, but yeah.
I almost forgot about the early claw shenanigans.
Yeah,
That we have seen a 10 major advantage be completely ruined by Flower Quest. So I do hope this doesn't happen in this case.
Yeah, we do have both Flower and GPZ. I think anything can still happen. So
I don't feel like GPZ has any real chance of ruining a run for somebody.
If they leave it for too late, I imagine it could have some negative impact, but yeah.
So Enzo not particularly comfortable with the C-dash skips into Isma's Grove, so we'll just end up doing the arena. Doesn't lose too much time, I would assume.
Yeah, it's not too bad. The arena's over pretty quick, especially with their gear.
The big time loss is going to the arena, not doing the arena.
That is true, yeah.
Although I suppose the Shade Soul is on the red side. So for Enzo it is a bit annoying having to deal this with base VS and D-Dark.
Pedro going over to Shio doesn't find anything, unfortunately. See, Eclipse also doing his skips has a wing, so it makes it quite easy.
Yeah, with wings it's a lot easier. At the very least, the second part is a lot easier. For the first part, it doesn't matter.
Almost trivial, yeah. They're going for the Isma's Scrum. Ooh, I think that's good. That looks good. They get it.
Definitely correct with 19 grubs. And while it might look weird, that skip to the Isma's grub is extremely lenient. So if you know what you're supposed to do, it's very hard to mess it up.
Yeah.
And Pedro going towards Deep Nest. I feel like I've seen 5 people going to Deep Nest already. I'm a bit confused.
Not quite sure what's exactly going on. I think Red Team right now is heavily farming grubs for the Lantern. I imagine they're trying to get into Dark Deep Nest.
Yeah, I do not hate this, but I think Enzo already has benches in Deep Nest. I just don't see why Pedro is doing this.
Potentially for the grubs, yeah. Seems Radagant is going to Basin now. Eclipse, I think they have enough grubs. Gonna pick up the Lantern right here.
I think Basin is completely unchecked, so I'm very excited to see this from Rada.
Basin 4, but no King's Brand for either team. Should still be okay though.
Basin 4 just means there's 4 items in this. I would definitely not want to see Broken Vessel Lost Skin. I would like to see White Palace if Rada is confident with it.
Yeah, I think Broken Vessel Lost Skin is a little too early right now, but seems they're just getting all the easy checks so far. So that's a Dream Gate, doesn't use it, unfortunately.
That's the most classic thing. Setting up a Dream Gate and then 10 minutes later you walk past your Dream Gate. I've done this so often. Maybe they just want the grub, but they already have the lantern. Why do they want the grub?
A little dicey. One health should be okay.
Um.
Remember, they have the Dream Gate.
Just seeing that Mauler immediately put the thought in their head. Is there a way I don't have to deal with that at 1 HP?
Yeah.
I
Seems like
I
Ranjo Stenya.
I think the correct way would have been to warp to a bench and then do this on 4 HP. But that does work as well, I suppose.
Blue team finds a way to Nailsmith. Let's see if I can find what Nail Force
Vendasu.
is. I messed up again.
I wasn't ready in time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought it said Essence, but I'm not sure if that's correct. I could be just completely lying here.
And just gonna second try. If anyone in chat saw it, please let us know. Somebody said it was Essence. I will believe
Okay.
it.
I thought I saw Essence, but it wasn't completely true. Yeah, we see Eclipse doing backwards deepness, skipping Galleon to go save Zode immediately, I imagine.
Yeah.
I think they skipped everything in Dark Deepness, actually.
That is a bit much, skipping everything. I feel like at the very least doing Weaver's Den would have been correct.
I would have liked to see a little bit of Dark Deepness, yeah, but I guess Zode is right on the party. They're gonna grab the bench, they'll have that access for later.
One thing about Eclipse, because I've played with Eclipse quite a bit, whenever Eclipse does a weird play, it always pays off. So Eclipse is very likely to just find a major at Zode Arena.
Fair. We see Radagant seems to be heading towards Broken Vessel Lost and decides that it's worth anyways, even without being threat.
Oh wait, we are both blind. It's deepness 0 for red team. That is why Eclipse skipped stuff.
Oh, I should have checked that before I made any comments on it, shouldn't I?
Now, they could still be heavily punished by Fragile Strength. Because I think there's still one thing in that one they don't have.
Yeah, potentially. But yeah. Okay, yeah, so there was one major in Lightness and one major at Distant Village, so yeah, that would be why they skipped everything. Enzo doing Watcher Knight. As Descending Dark should be fine. Pedro also in basement, probably going to Hidden Station right now. Yeah.
I think there was nothing in Spire, if I remember correctly from what Red did it, so it will be a bit unfortunate for Enzo.
City of Tears 4 though, there's no way to know there's nothing there.
I mean, it's definitely the correct play, just a bit unfortunate. So where even are these majors? So we can safely assume Leisure House Elegant, I think.
Pleasure House has been checked by both teams. I think it has to be Elegant Key, definitely.
Well, is it guaranteed to be Elegant Key Tyrant Collector? That would be exciting.
I think it's Elegant Key. I think it might be actually.
There was a cycle in Spire.
Never mind.
But at the very least, one of Tyrant and Collector should still be guaranteed. We just don't know which one.
Yeah, I think that is the case.
Could still be both.
Yeah, we see Eclipse already in Colo 1, gonna speedrun this GPV quest very fast.
Yeah, I suddenly can't read the tracker, know how many nail up ways they have on, but with Shaman Shade Soul, they should be fine, no matter what.
No, they're gonna tear through Colo 1 here. I can't say I'm the biggest fan of early GPV, but, you know, it's fine.
Yeah. I think Shaman Shade Soul is good enough. I think you can just say, I'm happy to do Color 1 right now, just in case there's something long Eclipse has to do later. And we do see Rada going into White Palace, I presume, after getting this bench.
Yep. It is White Palace.
And
Eventually,
Pedro choosing to do Broken Vessel lost him. Did Rada check what's on top of White Palace?
No, they didn't. I was hoping to see what it was. Are they warping out right now? They are.
Yeah, they realized. Not sea dashing? Or now sea dashing? Wait, what? Excuse me?
Okay. That was interesting.
It went in to warp out to go right back in.
I'm not sure what happened there, but something happened, but regardless. And White Palace now, doing the first game full.
Yeah, I was gonna say earlier before I got distracted by Rada, I'm not a massive fan of this Broken Vessel lost skin. Though there is a real chance that Broken Vessel just hides a King's Brand, in which case
That is
we're the
true.
fools.
I mean, it is Basin 4. It's not the worst play, I think, but I would like to see King's Spread before Lostkin, pretty much always. But most Basin is like 6 or something.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure there has to be something better for them to clear. Like I would rather see CPIC 1, honestly. No team has gone into CPIC, and it's
That is true.
nothing to rush, but you already have all the movement you want for the entire seed. So you might as well just do CPIC while you're waiting for the King's Brand.
Yeah. I think both teams now are just hunting for majors in areas, not really too concerned about where they are.
Yeah, at this point it doesn't matter in which order you clear the rest of the map. You are just trying to do it as efficiently as possible.
I think Eclipse and Radagant has the right idea though. Get some of the longer checks out of the way so they're not left at the end. I think that's why they're doing Colo White Palace right now, respectively.
Oh yeah, for sure.
See Pedro in Lost 10 now, defending Dark BS. Should be okay.
Blue team doesn't have the Shade Soul, whatever that was. And I think you said it was in Fungal Core, which
Yes, that was a Fungal Core.
it's understandable with how late they were to Wings, but this is punishing them quite a bit. Lost Skin with D-Dark is a lot worse than Lost Skin with Shade Soul.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, when Eclipse picked up Wings, I think Radagant was above Mantis Village, so... yeah, very luckable. But speaking of Radagant, they're warping out to check the top.
Gathering Swarm, I think it is.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's very nice awareness of them to check this before going towards Path of Pain. They probably could have done left and right atrium before checking, just in case. But it shouldn't matter too much.
Yeah.
Keeping deep focus for Palace. I suppose that does save some soul.
Personally, I'm a deep focus enjoyer. Very soul efficient.
It is. The only risk is you use it during a boss fight when you think you can heal and figure out you can't heal anymore.
Yeah, that's probably the worst thing about it. But if you're just like going through like the overworld, you run into some enemies, you heal faster regardless.
Yeah, fair enough. Radagant showing us some DLC White Palace. I've never seen this room before. I don't know what we're doing here.
Yeah, the intended path through Palace, but gets through it pretty fine regardless. Pedro finishes off Lost Skin.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And Eclipse choosing to do right side Fokin and before going into GPZ. Which, fair enough. You don't need elevator boss right now. If you want to green for one more upgrade, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I think JBZ can be done at pretty much any point now, so...
I love how Eclipse did ACN first try and is struggling with this fucking Enchantment skipping wings.
Yeah, that's could be a little sketch sometimes. But...
And chat is reporting that there was a sports room behind Lost Kid. So Pedro's play did pay off to some extent.
Wow.
At the very least, it will be required for Red 2 as well.
I think Radagant did Broken Vessel, but chose not to do Lost Skin. We'll have to come back for that later.
If they open the shortcut, it's really not too much of a time waste. They can just see dash from full bench.
Should be okay. Eclipse still heading for White Palace. Finished off left atrium, going to right atrium now. See Enzo and Edge doing quick slash, Pedro looking for where to go, I imagine.
Yeah, it does happen sometimes. And this Fokin is being really obnoxious. Now, I don't remember anyone checking autopilot.
I think I agree with you there.
I assume Eclipse would have checked right side, or would have checked autopilot before going to right side. I just hope that.
There's an hope. I think they're heading right through them right now. So Rock Canyon is one major, or two majors. They found one. I don't know which one they found. Probably at autopilot somewhere.
I think that it was that Defender's Crest that Eclipse found somewhere in Red Set Canyon. I see it in the recent items.
Yeah, I see it too. Okay.
And yeah, I guess that also unlocks one more check of waterways. And I think with what the teams have checked, if this stock does not provide a major item, we will have a white defender in the seed as well.
I think that is the case, yeah. Yeah, Eclipse side Dream Gate here. Gonna use a Shade Gate to.
Oh no!
So...
Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure if you caught it, but Radagant did not get the dive in right side. And now has to do some of the worst part of White Palace.
Yeah, this room is pretty annoying if you don't know the way through it.
Gets it much faster than I would have.
Yeah,
Props to
the cheese
Radagant
in,
for.
yeah, the cheese in that room is if you just hug the left wall with claw, the saw will miss you. So you just constantly stick to the left wall, basically.
Okay. I'm going to remember that in case I ever have to do that without dive.
Yeah, I've missed that dive more times than I would like to admit. So I'm a little more familiar with the saws.
Wait, Radagant shade sold the Path of Pain wall from the bottom of the room. That was a very weird hitbox. Okay, and Fragile Strength does show up.
Yep.
Which means Dirtmut is very unlikely to be too much of a troll. Why did they not get Soul from the servants? They would have to go all the way to the back of the right side room in Palace. It's definitely not faster to reset the room than to just go down.
Oh, did I miss something, or?
No, so chat is saying that in right side White Palace, if you miss the dive, you can reset the entire room to get the servants respawn, but that's slow. It feels slow at least.
Yeah, if you can do the saws fast, then yeah, it's slower than just doing that. But yes, if you really need it, you can just exit the room and drain out the servants. That is also a thing.
Yeah, and there was a Hera in Path of Pain. That was relatively early in Path of Pain for Radagant. I'm sure they're very happy about.
Yeah.
And Eclipse is doing no eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we that desperate right now?
I mean, they were potentially on their way to Left Lock Canyon. No eyes isn't too big of a deal. It finds Kingsbread that
They
no
are.
Oh.
So, in their defense, Eclipse has done Shio earlier and found nothing, I'm pretty sure. So it was probably either this or Shape of Form.
Yeah, I think this was fine, but also picks up Sharp Notch. Yeah.
Wait, there's still one left in Grimlock. So is Shape of One also guaranteed? Or did they miss something?
I don't think they've done everything Great Path yet.
Yeah, it looks like they may be going for the Journal Below Sanctuary. Could also be something.
Or just MMC.
Yeah. There's no way they haven't. There's no way.
They haven't done MMC.
How do you start in stack nesting crossroads until AMFC that long? That is impressive.
I mean, better areas to go to, I guess. I mean, they had eyes for steady time, right? So,
oh yeah, Eclipse warped out the storms very early. Yeah, I remember that. And we see Radagant straight to Abyss.
Yep, I think that is the correct play here.
Yes.
It's Basin 3. They don't know it. They have Basin 4, but yeah, there's a lot of trucks in this, basically.
And in the end, no matter which order you do it in, you will have to do both Abyss and Lostkin. They can't know this right now. And definitely doing Abyss first is the correct play.
No, they just found Fragile Horde in MMC.
It's nice that both teams have all three Fragiles. No Fragile hunt for us.
Blue team finds Awoken in... I think they're done with Edge now too. Pedro just did autopilot and uh, Howling Raves Solar Mound. Didn't find anything, so I think that means there's a guaranteed major at Umu.
It's very nice. Umu is the most exciting thing we have in Pokemon. Anyway,
They upgrade at Shriek.
nice. Apparently, Radagant lost the Dream Gate of Lost Skin. Now, that is not too important again, because you can just shade skip from base and all. Now,
good.
what I don't like is Radagant putting down the Dream Gate, going to Shriek, and then walking out of Shriek. Nice.
I frequently forget that I have a Dream Gate there when I do Shriek. I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, my muscle memory is going to that room with Void Heart and sitting on top of the Void Heart wall and Dream Gating while the Void Heart wall is opening as the
Does
most
that do
efficient way to
anything?
do, I think. Yeah, because the Void Heart wall stays open while you're Dream Gating, so you don't have to wait for it
Oh,
later.
right, yeah. Okay, I know what you mean now. Radagant doesn't have Void Eye? Oh, they just recently found King Soul, actually. Okay.
Yep.
It's a very high C dash. Interesting.
Wow.
Landed on top of Oh, no.
Very close to the Void Tendrils journal entry, except you can't go that way. You know, Eclipse just now doing Shio. We've seen before that this is nothing. Yeah, I guess Red just did nothing in Green Path early and weren't punished for it.
I think that's fine. Green Path was... I don't, 3 maybe for them? Like, versus City 10. I think
Yeah,
that's
I
fine.
think it was Green Path today. But a lot of Green Path is logic early, so you could get punished for something like that.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold anything against them for delaying Green Path, I think. See a Tramp Ass from Shakelook, I think?
Yeah, it's very nice. Now, we do have Edge 0 for blue team, so we know that Trampus isn't actually required.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
hope red team doesn't waste too much time in lower edge.
yeah, we have another one. Radagant doesn't know that the last major is lost and going to check first place. It's the correct play, but unfortunate.
Yeah, definitely correct. Could still find. Well, I don't know what you could find anymore. Because we have Strength, we have Quick Slash, we have Shaman, we have. I think we've seen Dashmaster as well. And
Yeah,
Dearest Quantity.
Ooh.
You know, where's that Darken exit there? Where's Eclipse? Where's Radagant going? That's not the way to Void Arch.
Uh, I think it's slow. It's a roundabout way to it.
They just
Like,
went
there's-
right back to where they were. So
Uh,
I think they just got lost. It does happen sometimes.
this area is pretty confusing. I don't know all the paths through it. I just know the relevant ones. Yeah, the only essence there. Not gonna find anything.
Enzo
Pedro,
doing the worst checks in the game.
Yeah. Not quite 3 soul refills, but might be 3 Hallowness seals.
As Geo, Rancidag, and Hollow Seal, I think.
Oh my god, Enzo has so many charms on. They have some ridiculous charm costs this season.
Yeah, this is fun to watch, but most often a lot of those charms are just not doing a lot for them. It's not really worth the effort of putting them on. And I think one of them is Thorns, so they get minus points for that.
Okay, I think it's shapeable and Eclipse is going to it. I think they've identified that this is the last possible place it could be. Pedro,
No.
has pretty, honestly, pretty bad gear for Uma.
They don't have the Shade Soul.
Yeah, they have Descending Dark and Vengeful Spirit with Luke's on. Not the gear you want to see.
It should still be a douche cycle. I guess
No,
not.
this is their third cycle. They're about to head to the fourth. Yeah.
That is very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Eclipse realizing you can just wait for the Ace Class and you don't have to do Shape of One. And I think there's absolutely no reason not to wait for the Ace Class. What could be a Shape of One that's so important?
but the skip would be really fun. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, as a commentator and as a viewer, I would definitely love to see Shape of Wood. But in a race where you are playing with elimination on the line, I can understand not wanting to do it.
Yeah, that is unfortunately true.
And oh, Eclipse going for the Grim Child behind Grim, which is likely at this point.
Radagant kills Loston, going to find the sports room. See Enzo and Beatness. They still have Beatness one. They,
That was an
something happened?
unbreakable greed from the vine. I don't know if it was at Fragile Greed, but it was funny either way.
Uh,
I
and
think it was
that
before
is probably
Strength, because Eclipse has the tracker on, I think.
Pedro had to warp out of archives. Was on 1 HP trying to get the Monomon on the left side. Oh, oh. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, lack of Vismas is being annoying for everyone. Yeah, the correct way to do all of archives without Vismas is always from the left. Like, always do everything from the left.
It's on the left, yeah. Pedro tried to do that. Was a little punished though. Yeah. Heading down to the right though.
I suppose, yeah, it is easier to do just Monomon from the right, assuming they've already done the journal from the left. What did they find the Tumu? I did not catch it.
Don't think I got to know.
Yeah, I guess if they knew it was guaranteed, they didn't even preview. And it looks like it's tough game.
Nah, lucky.
Could still be relevant for City. They're still missing one major, or three majors in City for both teams.
See Eclipse going to GPZ about to grab one of the two remaining majors out of dirt now with that.
Yeah. Where is Chris? Is Chris not watching this? Come on.
Chris isn't here, and I haven't seen Chris at all.
Uh,
Hi, Chris.
unfortunate.
Chris is gonna mess up GPZ feed. You hate to see it.
Yeah. And she's racing in 4 hours. You can make fun of her for missing it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Whoever's commenting that, definitely do that.
I don't think we've seen Shocky. No, we have seen Shocky. It's marked red on blue side.
Yeah, still that city storm side. It was pretty early.
Okay, so yeah, what Chat is saying is correct. I think Grim is required right now.
This is yeah. You rolled a nice C, and we pretty much got every boss in here at this point.
I'm very proud of it. Yeah.
We got Ulu, GPZ, potentially Grim, like Flower Quest, which neither team. Speaking of that, neither team has actually started Flower Quest yet. Potentially. Yeah, we'll see. They have some leeway. It's still 12 meters left for red team.
12 to 19, that 7 to 8 major lead has remained. It's very nice for them. They have a decent amount of buffer. They can afford to mess up Flower Quest a few times.
Yeah.
And Radagant is saying what we were mentioning like 20 minutes ago, finally finding that one major in C-Peak.
Doing the best.
If you want to know, if there's one major in C-Peak, it's always Crown. Like, you can skip everything else, just book it straight to Crown.
Yeah. Every time I go to Crown, it's Chris Wise now, so I don't know. It's never where you want it to be, that's all I can say.
Yeah.
Blue team finally gets a Shade Soul. Perfect timing for Noah, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. If you have a Shade
Soul
no, now, it's going to work it.
No, Pedro has flukes on. Oh no, I don't think Pedro knows how to use flukes in No Ice. Oh, this is gonna smell.
So for anyone in chat wondering, there is a chance for No Ice to teleport away after every single fluke hit. So this can be extremely obnoxious.
However, if you're inside No Ice's fluke not fluke box, hitbox, while you use flukes, every single fluke instantly hits No Ice as well. Twice, for that matter. So it deals double damage if you're inside No Ice hitbox.
I would rather just see them use Shriek, and they do kill it very quickly with the Shriek.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, if you can fluke properly, No Ice dies very fast, but it is very obscure tech, so.
Eclipse found a Isthmus tier somewhere and took it straight to Shape of One.
I think it was at the Crossroads Vessel Fragment. They had to grab the GPZ elevator pass.
Oh my, that's a place for wings. Oh, that's a hell of a place for wings.
Oh yeah, that is a place for wings.
You either need the other wings for this, or you need the GPZ, which needs wings. That's so funny.
Or you can
To the
do
shade skip.
yeah, you can do the claw dash shade skip with C dash.
Nobody's gonna do that, typically.
Unfortunately. Speaking of which, Radagant is on their way to do Flower Quest. I think picking up the atmosphere has encouraged them to start Quest now, so.
Oh, it's definitely worthwhile to wait for the Isma tier, so you don't have to do the Isma skip in Crossroads.
Yeah.
Now,
No,
do they have the flower on? I assume yes.
yes, they have the flower on. We missed the start of Flower Quest. Radagant doesn't seem quite so comfortable with the quest. Um,
Figure out where to go, which is a very bad sign for Flower Quest. I think most people have the route completely memorized.
yeah, we
Oh,
will see.
wait, did Eclipse open the shortcut? I feel like
Uh,
Eclipse is the one who did.
no, Radagant was the one who opened the shortcut, so I think they're fine. Eclipse
Okay.
went into Queen's Gardens to go into Fog Canyon. Nice little finesse, actually. I never thought about Radagant this way. I like that.
It's something. I
They,
would be
they,
shocked if this is faster than Stone Sanctuary, but maybe it is.
I mean, their Dream Gate was outside of the Shade Gate in Fog Canyon, so did they go down to QGA?
No, I
Oh,
think they just put it down. I assume they went from QG stack, put the Dream Gate here, and did autopilot before Overgrown Mound.
no, okay,
That's the
maybe.
point of the Dream Gate.
Okay. Radagant is that was dangerous. Yeah, almost 10 by Gomes there.
And nothing happened to the main. I didn't see any flower breaking. We're all good.
Yeah, Flower did not break, but they were about to go to the last infected Vengefly.
Are we going through Fungal?
I think so, yeah, going to Fungal. This
Is
is, I would say, a safer route than going through Fog Canyon if you don't know the drop room well.
really?
I mean, that enemies here is like very tame, right? Yeah, these
I
guys
feel like
don't do.
this is a lot more dangerous to reach the road.
Yeah, I mean, if you go through Queen Station, I think it's better. It's definitely a longer path, but if you don't want to deal with the fungal or the Fog Canyon drop room, that room out. Okay, they're going through it anyways. Never mind.
This room is hell. Like, this is the worst room you could do flower quest in.
This I would not go this room. This room is a little.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't say I'm surprised. That fun goon hits me every single time I do the route in that room.
I was hoping they would go to Queen Station and go up to QJ from there. In my opinion, I think that's one of the safest routes for Flower. But
Definitely, yeah. Also, Eclipse getting the time save by one cycling Dumu with the
yeah, very
Shriek
nice.
Shaman.
Yeah. Shriek Shaman. 3 Shrieks done. Enzo and Soul Tyrant. We probably have a guaranteed major here, potentially. Or it's either that or Club here.
It's still
I think
two things that could be behind the Legend key.
that is true. Are they using Flukes for Tyrant? I don't
Do,
agree with that.
does that do they have a Legend key? Because it looks like they have it in the tracker.
Oh, do they have it?
It looks like
Oh.
they're in the track. Actually, no, it's not green. If it's not green, they don't have it. I know how to read the tracker, I promise. And Enzo's still having the
Sauce?
Taurus Agony on.
I know Fluke's Tyrant is good for Phase 2. I'm not so sure about a good field for Phase 1. But each to their own for Tyrant Flukes. Yeah, I know there's a quick kill for the second phase, but the first phase I think is the longer time waste.
And this is actually this is not that slow. It felt like
Yeah,
the
no,
first phase wasn't that bad.
yeah, and they're not doing the setup for the second phase Flukes, well, Fluke Trap, so yeah. Regardless. They did find, yeah, I think, yeah, Pedro killed No Ice Hound, going into this now.
And shoutouts to Blue with raiding with 470 people? What?
Oh
Excuse
my
me?
god. Hi, Blue.
Hi everyone. Hello riders.
Hello, yeah, we are in an all majors, Rando, tournament race. Yeah, welcome Raiders. Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, we are pretty close to the end, and it might look close with just 3 majors difference, but Red has done GPZ, Red has done White Palace, so Red has done a lot
Yeah,
of bad stuff, and they're working in
yeah,
Flower
Red,
Quest right now.
yeah, Red currently has a lead. Uh, yeah, we have this flower. We're in the middle of Flower Quest. There's still some content to be had. See Eclipse and Collector. Oh, yeah. Oh, did
Yeah,
Enzo? Oh, Enzo found Elegant Key at Tyrant. Oh, wow.
uh, th- this collector could be useless, and no, it's not. Collector is guaranteed to be something now.
Yeah.
So
That is an Elegant Key location. At Tyrant?
yeah, and there's a good chance you just don't do any of the slow things in city before you see the elegant key, which would be very punishing. And that's a place for a Grim
Ooh,
Child with required Grim. That's a place.
ooh, Grandchild. Okay, yeah, we had a Shadesol, Tyrant, and Collector for this match, I think. Yeah. You have rolled a fantastic seed. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Very happy to hear that. And Pedro fighting Orb. I don't remember if Orb was anything. I don't think it was.
They they have +1. Yeah, might as well clear it out. I think they just have Gorb and Joni block, right? Yeah, it was Great Flash. Okay.
No, it was. My apologies. And Rada broke the flower again. And they are still
Ooh.
pretty far ahead, but you do this like 3 or 4 more times and there could be a problem.
Yeah, this Flower Quest has been an issue for Radagant. Not having the best of times going through these rooms.
So, I guess worst case scenario, you just have Eclipse doing it, and Eclipse is very comfortable with Flower Quest.
I'm not very certain on all the racers' Flower Quest abilities, but I imagine it depends really. It really just does.
Yeah, I'm quite familiar with, at the very least, the racers of Red Team, and I can definitely certify that Eclipse knows how to do a Flower Quest.
Okay, yeah, we see Pedro entering White Palace. The Majors lead has been brought down to a 2 major difference. This is a little deceiving, as Blue Team has to do White Palace, has to do Colosseum, both of which Red Team has done. But Red has been, this is their third attempt on Flower now, so
I think it's fourth by now,
it
but
is
yeah,
4.
quite a bit of time wasted here.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And just to put things into perspective for chat, when we're doing spoiler randos with a very similar bingo or with a bingo board, Coliseum's out is the slowest single goal you can have in a spoiler rando. And GPZ is just one boss fight on top of Carlos out. So do not underestimate how long that will take for blue team to catch up on.
Yeah, Zoda's. You really hate to see Zod sometimes. Enzo just now saving Zod. Essentially, they have 9 major love. They should definitely start to look to get this quest fund.
I assume they're doing so now, and from their perspective, with Pedro in White Palace, they have all the time in the world.
That is true, yeah. White Palace Coal Zone is usually a nice split tower. You definitely don't want to leave it as your last thing to do.
Yeah, and you definitely don't want to hate any of your team members enough to force them to do both White Palace and Color Zone.
Yeah, that would never happen, right? Yeah.
Yeah, if you do that, you're gonna have to find a new teammate for the next match, I think.
Yeah. Okay,
Eclipse changing
Radigan.
the route in the meantime, or Radagant, sorry.
Yeah, Radigan's picking this route now. Going to have to go for this drop room.
Generally like going through autopilot myself. Like through the map in autopilot, but most players just go through Wind
Does
Station.
Radigan know the dive here? Does not know the dive. There is a dive that skips around half of this room. Very nice for Flower.
Yes. Worth noting, that dive will land you in acid at the bottom. So if you're playing with no swim, no tear, don't do that dive ever.
Yeah, the dive is not good in no tier, but in this case, doesn't know it,
And
that's fine.
I think Radagant is going my route. Happy to see it. Please just shade all the enemies. Don't parkour here.
Uh...
There's no need to parkour through here.
Yeah, I don't think they quite agreed with you on the shade soloing aspect, though.
Fair enough. Like, I guess if you're not 100% familiar with the room, you could be scared. But once you get past the three Umas at the beginning, there is no other Uma in that room. So you are free to
Yeah.
shade soul as much as you want.
Did you catch where... Ooh. No. There's a
what were you
lot of
asking?
interest. Did you notice where Eclipse picked up the Duke Dimensional Spirit? Was that Waterways, or...?
I did not. I'm just staring at Flower Quest. And it's definitely the most interesting happening right now.
Yeah, we have White Palace, Colosseum, and Tyrant, and Flower Quest going on simultaneously. So
Yeah. For Child, the Elegant Key was a Soul Tyrant.
yeah,
It's
it's
a
one
very
of the
neat
worst
location.
places for it to be. You usually
Like,
want Elegant Key before you start doing Tyrant Collector, but in this case, you don't have a choice.
and Eclipse is doing it now, so it doesn't really hurt them. It's not like the Elegant Key was locking anything too important.
Radagant.
Okay, they're
And
here. Don't mess up
I'm,
the C dash. Please
I'm
don't
not
do
gonna.
it.
Okay, there we go. Yeah,
We're
they're
good.
fine. They're
Yeah.
fine. Well done, Radagant. Yeah, got it done.
Could be better, could be worse. I'm pretty sure the words we have for this is we take those.
Yeah, it's done. Doesn't really matter. They
Red,
still have a major lead. Oh, they brought it back to 4-8. Wow.
Red is really far ahead right now. They have nothing that could really block them. Right now they're just smooth sailing.
What areas do they even have left? They have they have Shade Soul? They
Grim,
do.
so it's Grim behind Elegant Key, and I don't see a third one. Oh, it's CP, which Radagant is doing right now.
Okay, yeah. So they are almost done. And they can split sea peaks to some extent too. You can enter in for the top with Crystal Heart and Wings. That's a pretty nice split for sea peak.
A lot less if Radagant is skipping Seamound and rushing upper CP, but
I think Radagant has already done Seamound, so
uh,
yeah. They can sort
I,
of split like crown and lower, I guess maybe.
I think Radagant will find the CP major before Eclipse is done with Grim. That will
Yeah,
probably be their split.
that's almost certainly the case. So. Blue team still, unfortunately, in Colosseum, White Palace. Enzo really likes these flukes, and as much as I'm a fluke enjoyer, I'm not quite sure I would take flukes into Colo, but to each
I don't
their
know
own.
if Enzo is maybe a speedrunner. I know speedrunners use flukes for everything.
I don't think they use flukes for Colosseum. I actually doubt it quite a bit.
Chat is saying that Pedro missed the lever in White Palace and had to do it twice. Which I've been there
Oh,
once in my life and I'm never doing that again.
yeah. Can we allow Shriek Pogos for the sole exception if you've already done the room? You can Shriek Pogo back up if you forget.
Yeah, we should allow Mercy Shriek Bogos. And oh, that was a dash at the secret map.
Ooh,
That's
yeah,
mean.
I think Fred is pretty much. Oh, there was a. Yeah, you don't want to see Dash there.
Wait, could that be intended first dash? You get claw in cliffs, you get dive in well, and you just climb. That would
Well,
be in logic.
it would be, but City Storm Sky was so early.
Yeah.
But yeah, Red Team is pretty much finishing it up now. Eclipses and Grim, the last place it could possibly be. Yeah. Blue Team, unfortunately, stuck in White Palace Colo.
Yeah. Enzo did finish color one at least. I know what they're going back for. They have zero in edge, so they should just warp and do something else.
Just
Well,
checking, I guess.
I think the second or third totem in Path of Pain was what we needed, so Pedro won't spend too much time here.
Wait, check this out. Grim has White Heart, so Radagant actually won't be able to. Radagant's in the fight now, but won't be able to Dream Nail until Eclipse finishes Grim.
Rada's gonna do an any percent finish, I don't know why.
Yeah.
You are
Well,
correct.
it is going to have to warp out after, but.
Yes. I hope they realize it. Well, I assume they will realize when it's not showing up at some point. Hopefully before they have to focus.
Yeah, I think, yeah, they've noticed now. Yeah, they're warping out. First round of the practice fight. It's a practice fight. That's fine. It's fine.
That's better for the watching content. We get to see the runners race the...
Gets so later as they are C dash again.
Yeah, Eclipse has to go from dirt, but unfortunately. And
And
also, Grimchild is so expensive that Eclipse has to do Shaman less Grim.
ooh, man, you hate to see that, yeah.
And I would personally just overcharm, but that's up to personal preference.
Yeah, but it's so nice to just shriek Grim. Like, you have the damage tank during the fireball phase, but yeah. I personally hate overcharming, but it's a very it's definitely optimal sometimes.
Enzo doing Collector, not doing the Scream Skip. Fair
I
enough.
I absolutely detest the collector screen skip. I don't know though, yeah.
Yeah, I found a pretty good setup for it to guarantee it. And that
You are
Collector died
going.
really quick with Flux.
Yeah, no, Flukes is excellent versus collector. If there's a fight you can use Flukes on, it's collector.
I suppose, yeah.
You're also gonna have to teach me the collector screen skip. I cannot get it to save my life.
For sure.
Okay, are we saying Pedro going to peaks? I think so. Gonna try and get the peaks major.
Yeah, at this point we know it will be the Duke Dash. Won't help them too much. I guess if you have nothing better to do, you might as well. They do still have Flower Quest and the GPZ fight itself and the Grim fight itself to do.
They still have Flower Quest, yeah. They probably should look to get that done. It won't matter too much. I think Eclipse and Radagant are both in Radiance. It will take several THK Radiance steps for Blue to come back at this point, unfortunately.
Wait, does Eclipse have a Radiant skin? That looked so
Uh,
weird.
it's a Usurper, so yeah,
That's a
I think that's part of their skin.
baby
It's a
Radiance.
it's an interesting skin, yeah.
And Eclipse showing up that you can de-dark the spikes at the bottom of the arena and they just disappear. A very nice deck that's probably not that well known.
Yeah. GG to Radagant. Very well done. Arnie done in Radiance.
Yeah, they did start quite a bit earlier than Eclipse. Makes sense they would finish first, but they had a very clean fight, no deaths, there's not much more you can ask from them.
Yeah. Enzo destroying GPZ with Flukes, another boss. Flukes is traditionally very good on.
I mean,
Oops,
from my point of view, the only thing Flukes are good at is sparing them with Defender's Crest and doing memes.
Yeah, unfortunately, Flukes are glitched thanks to Team Cherry, so. Boy, these are some interesting platforms on the Eclipse skin. They're doing the climb now, some of these are shaped differently, but GG!
Wait, it's the Pale King. The Radiance is the Pale King, I just noticed.
Yes, it is.
Mossbag is currently crying.
Yeah,
Mossbag cannot handle this.
it's Radiance stopping the Belkin.
That is so cool.
That is a really nice skin, yeah. Alright,
And,
GG, Red Team. Congratulations to Red.
very
Very
well
well
done.
played. Yeah, we saw some really nice tech from Red Team. Pretty good routing as well. Blue Team, having a little messed up at early with Claw. Still played really well though. Yeah, there are 3 majors left. Pretty nice. But yeah.
Yeah.
GG.
Let's see if
I think
Blue actually
we'll
wants to
potentially...
finish.
Yeah, they do have Flower Quest left. Depending on how badly they want to do that, I guess we'll see if they will finish or not.
And Enzo is currently pausing.
Okay.
I don't know if they actually feel like finishing or not.
If they do want to finish, I think they just have Flower Quest, Shape of One, and Grim left. So, yeah. Pedro, no,
Yeah.
Pedro, don't work, don't work, don't work, don't work,
Oh
please.
no! Oh no!
Please.
Oh no!
No, Pedro, please, don't work.
This has happened before in the tournament. I don't
This is,
remember to whom it happened, and they
okay, baby.
know.
Okay, cool. Okay.
I think
For
Pedro
those
was
of you,
paused. I think Pedro paused to respond to me chat, and
okay,
that's why
well,
we got panicked.
yeah.
And yet they did confirm they do want to finish this.
Okay, yeah.
So
For those
we're
of you who don't know, if you open the lever and immediately leave the room via warping or something, the lever will just stay closed, and it won't actually open. So, yeah,
yeah, you would have to do the bottom arena with the flower on.
it's terrible. Don't go through that path, please.
It was done. I think did Sawayoshi have to do that?
Oh, was it
Did that happen to
Sawa?
Sawa?
Ooh, that's terrible.
Actually, I think Sawa just completely forgot to open the shortcut and did the bottom route anyway. Because
No,
they just can't.
I wouldn't wish the bottom route to anyone, not even to my worst enemies.
True,
Es-
definitely.
Especially if you haven't done the bottom arena, like the one of 5 waves, like that is just terrible.
Yep. Let's see. Enzo doing Grim. My least favorite boss in this game by a wide margin.
Oh really? You don't like Red?
This thing just spends half of its fight in cutscenes and in
Okay,
untargetable phases.
yeah. The casual community is going to set the lynching mod to get you.
Oh, unfortunate. And Pedro has the flower on. That's and also has
This,
Flux on. This blue team just really likes Flux, I suppose.
I'm all for flukes. Not necessarily a flower though. I have to say.
You really want Shade Soul in Focanian, and you really don't want Flux to
Yeah,
hit some random Uma in Focanian.
yeah, but each to their own. Enzo finishes run 5. Very nicely done. I think Blue might have been delaying Final Quest after his missed here as well, and because they got it so late, it's now just...
It's completely understandable to wait for his Mastier, because the last two things they have is this Flower Quest and the Shape of One, which also I can understand waiting for Flower Quest, or
Yeah.
waiting for Isma, sorry. Pedro just murdering the Vengefly with the go. You love to see it.
Yeah.
And then the Vengefly kind of fell on him, so he panicked a bit, but everything turned out fine.
Ooh. Nice flips.
Also from a route?
Going...
No.
Basically, Enzo going to Shape of Odd. Probably their last track. Has to be major. Hasn't killed
Doesn't
Tourney yet. I'm not sure if they were the Green Path player. Probably not. Yeah, look at those
un
flukes.
no, I definitely remember us laughing at Pedro for missing the claw, so
Oh
Pedro
yeah,
was the Green Path
definitely.
there, most likely.
Okay, so yeah, just Green Path stag getting Shape of Odd. Probably done. Alright,
Uh,
Pedro going through the drop room.
if they
Probably the
get this
most...
flower first try, they will finish not too far behind. It would be
Yeah,
nice to see. No, I
this
just
is
cursed them, I'm aware.
yeah. If they break the flower, it's their fault. It really is.
Yeah. I mean, okay, if I'm gonna take this responsibility anyway, I'm just gonna say Pedro is going to do a flawless flower. They will absolutely not get hit by the spike guy in Fuji. They will not get
Oh,
hit.
you are really committed to this, aren't you?
I mean, if I am at fault anyway, I might as well deserve it, right?
Yeah. Pedro doesn't know the dive, but gets through regardless anyways. I think Enzo doesn't have anything better to do, but also attempt flower.
And they have absolute faith in their teammate. They're just going straight to black bag.
Yeah, I think they're probably getting the fetch, and then we'll see what happens after that.
Yeah. So even the safe C dashes in Pokemon scare me a bit.
Yeah, yeah. Flower is just so with all the nerves at the end of a race too. It's very hard to manage sometimes.
The worst way I've lost flower ever was jumping too early and getting hit by the thorns in VGA. Very happy Pedro was very careful
Oh,
with that.
yeah, no, that's a dangerous way.
Yeah, Pedro is taking this very safely.
This
You
is
love to see
where I
it.
would say Shade Soul is a little better, but
Yeah,
don't get hit by the foreground one. Not quite in the foreground. There we go.
yeah. That one messed up. I think Stax's when it was just completely hidden by the foreground.
Yeah,
Um,
it doesn't matter if you can't see it. Just gonna fluke
Still
that.
there.
Very nice. All right, yeah, they're pretty much done. Two more rooms left.
Beautiful.
Enzo just sitting on Black Egg.
Pedro
Not
is doing this
completely.
so cleanly, but also sometimes checking the map to see where he's going. I'm like so confused because this looks so practiced, but also so not practiced sometimes.
Yeah. They do get a first try though. Very nicely done.
I guess that is a silver lining. If you are eliminated as Pedro, at least you go out of the bank. Very nicely
Yeah,
done.
that was a very nice round. Well done. Enzo, yeah, hearing the good news going into THK now. No, don't fluke THK. They don't work.
Oh
No,
yeah,
and I don't think Enzo. That was a lot of flukes. I don't think they realize it doesn't have any effect on THK.
he uses a stagger to equip Nail 4, which is very nice.
Yeah.
And they are using
Flukes.
flukes exclusively.
Flukes does work on THK only if he's in the air. But yeah, if he's grounded, he just does not take any damage. So they are
Like
both using flukes on THK.
you can actually see that it's not like blinking white when it's on the ground in
Yeah,
frame flukes at it. So you should be able to tell that's not dealing
yeah.
damage.
Blue team really want to fluke THK. I wonder if this is just for the meme at this point. They're
I
both
don't think
religiously
so.
fluking. I think they were religiously fluking THK. So
In the end,
honestly,
even if they're doing flux only, they still have nail 4. Like they will
yeah,
still
and
just kill it through pure damage.
yeah, just honestly respect. I respect it. Two Radiant entrances pretty much at the same time.
I think flux do work on radiance. If Blue Team
Yes.
plans this start.
Yeah,
It
they
seems like
don't.
Enzo prefers to shriek, which I much
Yeah,
prefer as
I
well.
mean, yeah, Flukes can't really multi-hit on Radiance. Part of Fluke's strength is that they can hit the same enemy several times. Radiance doesn't quite allow that, but still pretty good.
Let's hope to. I was going to say let's hope to see a very clean finish, and then Pedro just took 4 hits right back.
Yeah, they are fine. They got Shriek Shaman.
They should be realistically
I think, yeah.
okay, already
Into
in falling
Sword Ring.
swords, and Enzo is on climb, so there's no way you lose 6 HP on climb.
Yeah, that would never happen, ever. No
Did,
underclass, shame.
yeah, did it actually happen for anyone to lose 6 HP on climb?
I've had it happen in practice runs before. Don't ask how.
Okay, well, I'm sad it didn't happen in the tourney. Because then I guess you're happy it didn't happen in the tourney because you would get lost
I
after a while.
I would, yeah, I would rather not. But yeah, very clean base dude from Pedro. Radiance teleported some weird spots. Doesn't matter. On climb. We're almost there.
Should get GG's quite soon
Uh,
from
no
the runners
underclass,
on
but
blue.
GG.
Yeah, GG's. Making a very respectable way out of the tournament for them. Love to see it.
Yeah. With the C2, we had a vast variety of bosses. Like, yeah, they did very well, regardless of the fact they lost.
Yeah, like that very unfortunate early start of Claw was problematic. But other
Yeah.
than that, I think they didn't make any real mistakes.
This was not a kind seed, so yeah, very well done. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, alright. GG's to Red.
GG's.
Congratulations. Yeah. Hello,
GG.
everyone. Yeah. Well done to Club Radagant. Very nice. You guys well progressed. Yeah. Yeah, very unfortunate for Blue Team. You guys played still very well though. That flower quest was very nice. Yeah,
I was very afraid doing it. I was shaking.
yeah, you did it first try, so well done.
Yeah.
Yay!
It took a few tries for Red Team on Flower Quest, but yeah, Red was so far ahead
Yeah,
for other
third
reasons.
try.
Yeah. I was so like I went left to check howling clips and I couldn't get that Mantis slot check, and I thought, yeah, it's not going to be anything, right? So I
Yeah,
went to Dirt Mouth, and then when I went back there and I saw that it was Mantis slot, I said, yeah, I think we lost. There's no way.
yeah, that was I guess for Red Team who didn't see this, Blue Team fell past a Mantis Claw Soul Totem and couldn't get back up,
No.
and
Yeah.
didn't go back to get it for a while. It was very unfortunate to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we get skill timelines in chat maybe from Blue Team so we can compare?
I think we see Mantis Claw. Yeah, that's a
Oh,
pretty
wait.
sizable difference.
Yeah, we got Vince Claw at 10 minutes.
Yeah.
No.
Other than
If
that, I guess, how do you all feel about the seed? I think we saw a lot of boss fights this seed.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
it was
Flower Quest was not
Zote
favorable.
and Flower Quest, yeah. At least it wasn't like some random checks hunting like Rancid Eggs or Peors. There was nothing like that, so that's way better.
Yeah, I think we got to see Grim, GPZ, Umu, Soul Tyrant,
Lushkin was
Collector,
There was nothing
Lost Kid,
at
yeah.
Outer Who. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I think we saw a vast variety of bosses this seed. So
And a question from chat for Blue Team. Are you aware that flukes don't work on THK?
No.
I didn't know that. Yeah. So if THK
uh,
is sitting on the floor and you throw flukes at it, it deals absolutely zero damage. What?
Oh, okay.
That's good to know.
That's really good to know as well.
Yeah.
but if THK is in the air, you can fluke him and it will deal damage.
That makes a lot of sense.
Team Cherry has coded a beautiful game, truly. But yeah, all right.
Yeah. I guess GG's. Something else
Yeah.
very interesting that maybe worth shouting out. Like Eclipse, you did the ACN skip first try. Is it something like you practiced a lot, or did you just go into it randomly and get it?
I was doing so many good skips that I wasn't expecting to get.
And
Like, I got
Eclipse
his
was
bow, and I got the other one. I was like,
you were on fire today. Like just
Yes, completely.
I saw you
Like,
hit several of the skips first try. So
from my side, it was like, hey, here, have a dash. Here, have a Magic Claw, have everything. Just go play your baby seed.
but there was. I remember in. I got finished Soulmaster with 1 health, and I couldn't heal, and I was like, eh. And then you had a double Master Shard, and I had full health, and I was like, yes.
yeah, Sanctum without focus is not trivial whatsoever. does not help that you had to go for Hellroom as well. So all right, do we have
Yeah.
any other questions from chat? Any comments from runners about the seed, maybe?
Yeah, it was
It was
fun.
fun.
Oh, thanks to both teams for playing or for runners. Very nicely done. Shown a lot of skill. It was very fun to watch. And unfortunately, Enzo and Pedro are eliminated from this tournament. But we do definitely hope to see both of you in the next tourney. And I hope chat can give you all a GG because you definitely deserve it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much,
GG.
and congratulations to the red team. It was very well played.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Meanwhile,
And thank you to Moms.
Eclipse and Radagant are going to play against the winner of Crimson Serpent versus Baby Good and Splurf. And that race is happening in 2 hours. So don't get too far away from your computers. It's going to be a very exciting match in 2 hours. which still has no comms, no restreamer. So anyone wants to do what we're doing right now, get on that.
Wow, you want to calm that one as well?
I think we have to.
I'm down to calm it, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, but with that out of the way, thanks to Kama, thanks to the runners, thanks to Marcus for restreaming, and thanks to chat for being with us and catching the checks that we missed. And see everyone in 2 hours. Goodbye. Thank you everyone. Bye.
GG's. Thanks for
GG.
commentating. Thanks for playing.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.